Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Skool Gunner. Excuse me. How you all getting on out there, guys? What a great run Arsenal have been on recently. I'm going to touch on that in a while, guys. I just want to thank everybody for your continued support to my channel. Welcome back, guys. It's making me smile to be back on my channel again. I've been moving all over the place recently, from Venezuela to Ireland, from Ireland to England. So I'm here in London, guys. That's the way life is sometimes. I've been flapping around the place like crazy over the past couple of weeks. But yeah, it is what it is. It's great to be back, guys, on my channel. Sorry about that noise outside there. I apologize. Great to be back, guys. Bringing you my live stream again. Welcome back, guys. I want to thank everybody for your continued support to my channel, for your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I really appreciate it. Thank you once again. The club has been on a fantastic run of late. Great results. I mean, it's been unbelievable the way they've been playing. We look at it here. We lost 2 in a row against United and Everton away, and now we're going on a run of 3 wins in a row. We're up into 4th in the table, believe it or not. Just, it would make you think if we actually had a proper manager, anyone but Mikel Arteta, he could really take the team places. But yeah, let's look at the league table here, guys. First place are Manchester City on 44 points. They've won the last 5. Second, Liverpool, 41 points. They've won 4 out of the last 5, drawn 1. Third, Chelsea, 2 draws, a defeat, and 2 wins, but they've drawn the last 2. The wheels have come off it a bit for Chelsea. They're 6 points off the pace now. It's not been a good thing for them. Arsenal up to 4th on 32 points. Miles away from Manchester City, of course, 12 points off the pace. But we lost 2, we've won the last 3. So we've been going all right. We've been picking up a bit of form. 9 points out of 9. It's after kind of getting us back in some kind of cohesive situation and back in contention. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm pushing for monetization, guys. So if you can actually smash my old Skool Gunner playlist for me, I'd appreciate it very much. Thank you, guys. Let me just look at the BBC Sport page here. Arsenal to face Wolfsburg in Women's Champions League quarterfinals. Interesting one here, guys. Arsenal will be facing Wolfsburg in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. The Gunners will be at home in the first leg on the 22nd and 23rd of March, with the away leg on the 30th or 31st of March. The winner will be in a semi-final against defending champions Barcelona or Real Madrid. That's an all-Spanish quarterfinal. Bayern Munich are going up against PSG, and Juve are playing Lyon. So interesting, guys. Interesting. It's going to be an interesting time for all Arsenal fans there. For the ladies' football, they're through to the quarterfinal, hopefully the semi-final, but then they're going to come up against the big guns. Could be the defending champions, or it could be Real. You'll have to see the way it goes. Tuchel raises concerns ahead of COVID-19 meeting. Tuchel want to be looking about the concerns about Chelsea slipping down the table, to be honest. That would be more of a concern to me if I was him, to be honest. Anyway, Joanne Smith, hello. How are you getting on? Welcome along to the show. You're the one and only person watching now, so thanks for that. I appreciate it. Welcome along to my live stream. Score prediction for tomorrow. Man, you put me on the spot each time, Joanne. Let me see what's going on. Let's see. Against Sunderland in the EFL, I don't know. 20-0? 25-0? I don't know what's the record. I think we can beat it anyway. Arteta has been beating all kinds of records this season, so I honestly think we can break a few of the positive records. I had your booster yesterday. That's nice. I'm happy for you. I'm yet to be vaccinated, I'll be perfectly honest with you. But I'm moving house tomorrow. I'm moving into an apartment out in West London. Very posh, I know, but in the rougher side. So I'm moving on into a place in West London tomorrow, into a house share with my wife as we get started here on our journey, life in London. After that, we're going to see what goes on. But after that, we're going to go to the walk-in centre nearby in Fulham, and we're going to get our jabs. So that's it. I would have done it sooner, but the vaccine we were going to get wasn't recognised here. And my wife didn't want it for health reasons. She didn't want to get double vaccinated, which I understand, because there's not much known about the vaccines, to be honest. So yeah, but I'm glad you got your vaccines and you got your booster, and you'll stay healthy. That's good. My prediction: 25-0. I think it could be a new record. You just check what who's doing an update. Let me just see what's going on. Alright. Okay, and that's basically it. I have 3 people tuning in. Welcome along to my channel, guys. Hope you're enjoying my live stream. It's been a while. It's been a minute. I know that. But I've been flying from South America to Ireland, and from Ireland to England. Ryan City go. Manchester City smash Newcastle 4-0. Get in. Liverpool drop points against Tottenham. If you haven't, guys, check out this man's channel, Ryan City Go. Like his videos, subscribe to his channel, and don't forget to click on the notification bell for this man on his channel, guys. You get notified every time he uploads content. That's the important thing. Liverpool dropping points against Tottenham. What about Chelsea, man? Chelsea are gone off the rails recently. Jeez, they're gone off the deep end, boy. Chelsea, I thought, were doing good. They won one, they lost one, they won one, and then they've drawn the last 2. They're 6 points behind City now. Chelsea, I don't know. I heard Tuchel talking about this this COVID meeting and about protecting the players. Yeah, of course, that's grand. But if I was him, if I was Tuchel, I'd be more concerned about Chelsea's dip in form because they're gone off the rails completely. I mean, they're gone. Chelsea draw to Wolves. Yeah, shocking. Joanne Smith, we'll beat Man City in New Year. No problem, I think. Even Ryan City Go would admit that we're going to stuff them. You know what I mean? So he was only saying that to me the other week, how bad he thinks Arsenal are going to beat Man City. He said pretty bad. You know what I mean? He thinks we're going to drop them like a bad habit. I'd have to agree, I'd have to agree with him. All right, let me just stoke up that controversy there now. Oh, what? Okay, let's see what's going on. Oh yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning into my live stream. What a great run Arsenal have been on recently. Absolutely incredible. I could never have foreseen that we would win 3 games in a row with the likes of Mikel Arteta in charge. But there you go. Sometimes these things happen, huh? Just a second. Just trying to do the old jiggly pokery. Okay. Oh yeah. Just a second. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm back. We'll see. Manchester City are in great form. They're unstoppable. I think Manchester City will still beat Arsenal. Stop spelling Arsenal wrong. I know you don't like the team, but spell the team right. Here we go. Look, let me do it. Okay, that's how you spell Arsenal. Now, let me see. Arsenal on fire at the moment. Yeah, I think it could be Arsenal 4, Manchester City 3. Yeah, good work, man. Let's put it up there. Ryan City Go. Well, I'm only joking with you, yeah. I'm not taking a piss out of you. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, guys. It's interesting. Joanne thinks that she's going to have maybe a bet on Arsenal beating City. Yeah, on the City Arsenal game. Of course, Ryan City Go thinks Manchester City will win, even if they were playing the greatest team in the world. He thinks they would win. But yeah, I'd have to agree with him anyway. I think that City are going to beat Arsenal. I think they'll have too much for us on the day. It is what it is, They just have a better team, a stronger unit. I think they're going to beat us. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. They have a very good team, a very solid unit. I think it's going to be a tricky one. Do you want to have a bet tomorrow? Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? When in Rome, as they say. When in Rome. But yeah, guys, Arsenal have been on a great run of late. Do I think they're going to finish in fourth place? I think it's going to be very difficult for us to finish in fourth place. I just can't see that happen. Arsenal holding fourth position, qualifying for the Champions League. That's going to take a miracle. But to be honest, the players, look, my face, man, it's bad. The players, they're actually playing very well right now. If we had a better coach, I think we could go far. Manchester City or hard team would be a tricky game for Arsenal. But they're not unbeatable. Ryan City go. City are not unbeatable. I like this to and fro here. I like this camaraderie. I like the friendship that's been built across YouTube on my channel. I like it. So who do you think is going to win the league? That's what it comes down to. Obviously, Ryan City go. You obviously think Manchester City are going to win the league. But who do you think is going to win the league, guys? And what do you think of Chelsea's chances now after they've gone off the boil a bit? I mean, Chelsea have hit a really rough patch. And they're 6 points behind City now. I mean, same games played, 6 points behind. It's not looking good for them. Absolutely not. It's looking like trouble for them. Well, obviously, you think Man City are going to win the Premier League, but who do you think will finish in the top four? Obviously, I think first and Arsenal are going to finish in the top four. Yeah, it is what it is. Just check some stats there, guys. Okay. Tottenham have been dumped out of the Europa Conference League after UEFA rules they forfeited the match against Rennes. One of the Arsenal female players has won the Helen Rollison Award. Let me check that out. Arsenal's Jen Beattie wins Helen Rollison Award at the BBC Sports Personality 2021. She won the Sports Personality of the Year Helen Rollison Award for her work on breast cancer awareness. I respect. Big up herself. That's a good cause, you know. Congratulations to her. Serious business. Let's see. Jurgen Klopp turning around and saying that the Harry Kane tackle was a clear red card. Of course he would say that, though. You know what I mean? I mean, what else is he going to say? But what do you think about that tackle, guys? What do you think about that Harry Kane tackle in Spurs' 2-2 draw with Liverpool? Do you agree with Jurgen Klopp? And do you think that it should have been a straight red card? Interesting to know what you think about that, guys. Let me know. Joanne Smith thinks Arsenal are going to win the league. Yeah, me too. I think we're going to do it. I think this year is going to be our year. Joanne, Arsenal won't win the Premier League, but if Arsenal keep winning, then I can see Arsenal finishing fourth. Let me just help Ryan City go there again. Ryan City go. Kane should have been sent off. Just bear with me there for a second, guys. I'm just going to go out of the stream and then I'll be back. I need to get some water. My throat is a bit dry. Just hang on a second. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Arsenal playing good. Yeah, they are. They've won 3 games in a row. we needed to kind of get back into it after the 2 defeats that we had in a row. That terrible, terrible performance away against Everton. The lackluster performance against Manchester United. But the way the Premier League is looking now, Ryan, City go, man. City on top with 44 points. They have a 35 goal difference. Wow. Manchester City, 44 goals scored, 9 goals conceded. They've only conceded 9 goals all season. In 18 Premier League matches, they conceded 9 goals. That's so much. That's like half a goal a game. If that makes sense, yeah. Wow. City's 18 games played, 14 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses, 44 goals scored, 9 goals against, 44 points. Klopp, of course, raging about Kane's tackle. It was a damaging draw for them, for Liverpool against Spurs. They lost a lot of ground against Manchester City. They're 3 points behind already. Of course, he would be complaining about that. He would be whinging about that. What else is he going to do? He knows they're in trouble. For me, it's looking more and more like Manchester City are going to be champions this season. Klopp is doing everything he can to kind of get that changed. Garth Crooks talking about Arsenal. I'm sure what does he know about football? He didn't even have a career. That nobody. Anyway. Garth Crooks perplexed by unbearable Arsenal in damning rant. Going to cemented their place in Champions League spots with a victory over Leeds United on Saturday, but Crooks still has reservations about Mikel Arteta's team. Pundit Garth Crooks remains unconvinced by the Gunners. Yeah, what do you think about that, guys? About the whole Garth Crooks thing? Martinelli scored twice as Mikel Arteta's side took apart their depleted opponents, with Bukayo Saka and Smith were also netting United for 15 for the hosts. The victory ensured Arsenal ended the weekend 4 points clear of the teams below them, all of whom have at least one game in hand, and just 6 behind third place Chelsea. However, while praising some of the individual performances of Arteta's sides, Crooks stopped short of issuing unreserved praise for a team whose lofty league position still baffles the former striker. Will Arsenal finish in the top 4 this season, guys? That is the question. Saka made the cut for his display in the Wednesday night victory over West Ham United, describing the youngster as brilliant against West Ham and even better against Leeds, and the difference between the two teams in both matches, and calling him the best thing I've seen since I saw Arsenal's David Rocastle burst onto the scene at Highbury. The England international provided an assist for Smith Rowe's goal against the Hammers, but Crooks' glowing praise was married with some wider criticism for Arteta's side. He's the most consistent Arsenal player at the club and has been for the last season and a half. Garth Crooks is a bit of a muppet, if you ask me. I couldn't care less what he thinks about Arsenal Football Club. His opinion is of absolutely no consequence. It's not important at all. He's a nobody. You know what I mean? So yeah, it is what it is. I wouldn't pay any attention to what that muppet would be saying about Arsenal Football Club. He doesn't know shit about football. That's all there's about it. You know what I mean? He doesn't know anything about football. It's as simple as that. Let me just put this up there. Garth Crooks is a muppet. Alright. The new talking point, guys. Garth Crooks is a muppet. He doesn't know anything about football. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. So he should really keep his mouth shut, in my opinion. Garth Crooks, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Anyway, I'm going to try to keep it clean. But that's it, guys. Garth Crooks is a muppet. You heard it here first. But yeah, we have the. Let me just check there. Arsenal. We have the EFL Cup Quarterfinal tomorrow. Arsenal are at home against Sunderland. And then on December the 26th, we are away at Norwich. Then on the 28th of December, we have Wolves home. And then on the 1st of January, we are home against Manchester City. That's obviously going to be an easy 3 points against Manchester City. I don't see there being a problem there. We beat them hands down easy, no problem. If you believe that, guys, you believe anything. All right, let's see what's going on. Nottingham Forest Arsenal, 9th of January. Tottenham Arsenal, 16th of January. Arsenal Burnley, 22nd. Yeah, there's some big games. Big game coming up in February. We're playing Liverpool. Then it's Watford, Leicester, Villa, Palace. On the 23rd of April, we host Man United. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. But the Premier League has been kind of put on hold recently, guys, because there's been so many games that haven't been played. A lot of teams suffering because of that. It is what it is, of course. Arsenal have really been on the crest of a wave. We've won the last 3 games, 9 points out of 9. We're up into 4th place on 32 points. Things are looking well for the Gunners. Imagine if we had a proper manager, what we could do, guys. Then we could really put the cat amongst the pigeons. Simple as that. But yeah, thank you to everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it, guys. I'm just going to let it roll and roll and roll and roll and roll as much as I can. Get a bit of sustenance and a bit of support behind my channel. So yeah, thank you to everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it, guys. Big up yourselves. You know who you are. Garth Crooks, he doesn't know much about football, guys. I'll be honest. His comments, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I wouldn't pay any attention to that guy. He didn't even have a football career. I mean, he was some dumb-looking clown running around with chubby legs. He didn't know what he's talking about. Criticise Arsenal if you want, man. Say he hasn't been impressed with them. But you can't say that they haven't got a couple of results out of the bag now in the last couple of days. They've been banging in the goals, and they've been doing well. And with the adversity that the club, like, is he an ex-Spurs? Is he one of these scumbags or what? Is he one of these muppets like ex-Spurs? I don't know. Didn't he play for Spurs or something? Wasn't he like a has-been or something? A loser playing for Spurs. I mean, why the hell is he talking about Arsenal like that? Look at the problems we have had. Look at the problems with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang recently. We brought Martinelli in. We rose above those challenges. And look at the good players we have now. You know what I mean? They're all doing well. They're all going strong. So why is he talking like that? I mean, it's not like the team hasn't had adversity. We've had a lot of adversity at the start of the season. And we're trying to build a new team, get the defence settled. And then he's talking like that, putting the boot in. If he's not impressed, that's fair enough. But who's he to judge? You know what I mean? The team has had a lot of adversity recently. A lot of adversity, but we've got stuck in, and we've been going with it. So it's as simple as that. We'll have to see the way it works out this season. Do I think we're going to finish in 4th place? Honestly, I don't. That would be a big ask for the team, a massive ask for the team. Southgate and the English football team have won an award at the Sports Personality of the Year Awards. England's team were named Team of the Year and Southgate Coach of the Year after they won the final of Euro 2020, which they lost of course, to the Italians, guys. Fair and square. Italy beat them. But yeah, Southgate deserves that praise. He's been a good coach for England. I mean, he has. You can't deny him. The Premier League clubs are meeting, guys, to discuss the COVID options. Liverpool 3, Newcastle United 1. No benefit to stopping the league. Jurgen Klopp on COVID. Premier League clubs will meet on Monday to discuss the escalating crisis around the coronavirus pandemic. With 10 games postponed over the past week, including 6 already from this weekend's 10-match fixtures, clubs want a chance to discuss the options. Yeah, tough times, guys. Have to see the way that works out. But yeah, it is what it is, It is what it is. Managers and captains are also due to hold their own meetings. Aston Villa boss Steven Gerrard said he hoped the meetings would provide clarity to a lot of concerned and unanswered questions. Meanwhile, the Premier League chief Richard Masters has written to clubs urging players to get the vaccine and stressed the importance of the league completing the season. Aye, man. I don't know when this COVID situation is ever going to go away, It's just bringing everything down with it. I mean, people's health is very important. This isn't just about a football game. But I don't know when all this stuff is going to be sorted out. I honestly don't know. Brentford boss Thomas Frank led calls for all matches to be called off until the 26th of December to enable a reset. Some feel the break should be longer, but others, such as Liverpool's Jurgen Klopp, do not believe it should happen. The Premier League said on Thursday intends to carry on playing matches as long as it is safe to do so. Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola has been cleared to resume preparations on his trip to Newcastle. The Spaniard had returned an inconclusive coronavirus test and cancelled Friday's news conference, but a subsequent PCR test came back negative. We need clarity, what the club said on Friday. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta, the regulators will make the decision over whether a game is played or not, but we all need to understand the reasons behind it. We are going to have to find a way. We knew when we started this season this could be a possibility, and I am sure there was a plan A, B, and C. We need clarity. Aston Villa boss Steven Gerrard, we all want the same thing and want the game to continue. I don't have any concerns, but I do have trust in the Premier League and the people who make the decisions. In terms of being in my shoes, I have to prepare the team as best as I can. We have had some cases in the playing staff and have had some cases in the staff. I hope we have a good 24 hours, or we could have a situation that grows and gets worse here. Newcastle boss Eddie Howe, I think it's probably on a knife edge, would be my verdict on it. I think when you start losing players to COVID, I think then the worry for me is that the competition becomes slightly unfair. I don't think anyone wants to see that. The biggest thing people want to see is a fair league. They don't want to see disparity in games and players missing. We all want the product to continue. I'm desperate to continue the program myself, but I do think that the welfare of the players and supporters has to come first. Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp, I'm not against the league. I just don't see the 100% benefit of it. Stopping it means stopping now for 1 or 2 weeks, so 5 or 6 games. When do you want to play them? Or we just play on? It's really difficult because step by step. Yeah. There could also be a potential fixture pile-up, guys, if that continues. I mean, it's no joke. It's absolutely no joke, They'll have to see the way that works out. I mean, I can honestly see it getting a lot worse before it gets better. COVID is here to stay, unfortunately. We're kind of up against it. We're doing the best we can, but it's not going to be easy. Absolutely not. We just have to see the way that works out. It's going to be a tough one. No doubt about it. But yeah, let me just take off that comment. Let me just put up one here. Oh yeah, will Arsenal win the league? A lot of people would say no, guys, but I'm not a lot of people. You know what I mean? I think there's a chance maybe we can do it. We'll have to see how it works out. We're up into 4th. Do I think we can win the league? Absolutely, without a doubt. No problem. Easy peasy. All right. Let's see what else is going on around the world. You must remember this. I promise I won't sing anymore, guys. A kiss is just a kiss. Your smile is just a smile.
Right, hi guys. So I'm back again, as I promised I would be. The game at Ellen Road, it ended. Leeds United 1, Arsenal 4. An excellent result for the Gunners. I have to say I'm absolutely delighted. I didn't think that we'd win by 4 goals to 1. I thought we might just about edge it, or we might end up just missing out. But to win it in such an emphatic fashion is great. It's absolutely fantastic. Perfect Christmas gift, really. But anyway, let's hope they can continue this form on and get some more wins on the road. And yeah, let's hope they can do it against one of the big boys sooner or later. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Anyway, thanks a lot. Take care, guys.
I quench that thirst.
Okay, my phone is just doing an update there, guys. Sorry about that. I was just here. Alright. We will turn it upside down. Manchester United, guys. Ralph Rangnick's art of club building and new challenge at Old Trafford. I need to get into their heart, their brains, their blood. Ralph Rangnick said of his challenge at Old Trafford. Yeah, it's all or nothing, man, if you want to change that around. He does need to change everything, you know. Because if you don't, it's just not going to work. For a man whose footballing epiphany came almost 40 years ago and continues to underpin his style of play, Ralph Rangnick maintains a thirst for innovation and desire to modernise every club he touches. Since Rangnick was named Manchester United's interim boss, a story has surfaced of the match that did so much to shape his outlook. When he played as a midfielder for sixth-tier German side Victoria Backnang in a friendly against Valery Lobanovsky's Dynamo Kiev in February 1983. A few minutes into the game, Rangnick had to stop and count the number of opposition players convinced they were feeling more than 11 because of the suffocating way Dynamo systematically pressed the ball. "We chanced upon a genius," Rangnick said, with the encounter shaping the high-intensity football the godfather of gegenpressing has become renowned for. Interesting stuff. Some of the principles the German learned from observing Lobanovsky's side and Arrigo Sacchi's AC Milan of 1987-1991 are already being implemented at United's Carrington training ground. Now it is 63-year-old Rangnick whose reputation and unique approach precedes him. Those who have worked with Rangnick describe a mastermind at building clubs, a man whose emphasis on fine details drives players to their best, but can also be exhausting and push some to their limits. United's interim boss said it himself last week: the players have to buy in. I need to get into their heart, their brains, their blood, whatever. The first steps have been taken. Big things going on at Man United, guys. Interesting stuff. United on the up, guys. No doubt about it. But yeah, it is what it is. Thank you anyway to everybody for tuning into my live stream. I appreciate it. Thank you for all your support, guys. Let me just put this down here for a second. But yeah, big things happening at United, because I need to kind of get with the program a little bit in that case. But let's see what's happening here. Irish football, Irish football, all the latest from the Premier League. Let's get into that. See what's going on. All the latest from the Premier League. On Sunday the 26th, Arsenal play, of course, tomorrow on the EPL, guys. But on Sunday the 26th, there's Liverpool hosting Leeds United, Wolverhampton hosting Watford, Burnley host Everton, Manchester City host Leicester. That's going to be a hot one, guys. Norwich are hosting Arsenal, Tottenham host Palace. That's going to be a Patrick can do business against Spurs. West Ham United are hosting Southampton, Villa host Chelsea, and Brighton against Brentford. Chelsea definitely need a win against Villa. They've fallen apart in the last couple of games. They're gone miles down. So we'll have to see how that works out. Things aren't looking too good for the Chelsea at the moment. Brighton technical director Dan Ashworth has been permission to talk to Newcastle about their vacant director of football role. Jurgen Klopp furious with officials after draw with Spurs. It finished Liverpool 2, Spurs 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2, Liverpool 2 at White Hart Lane. Klopp is on the belief that the Kane tackle was a clear red card. He's furious with the officials, guys. Tottenham's 2-2 draws against Liverpool was a game that had everything. Loads of chances. Harry Kane's first goal in a long, long time. First goal in the Premier League. Both sides coming back. A red card and controversy. A lot of controversy. Earlier in the day, BBC pundit Alan Shearer said the officials had been awful for a long time. The people running VAR don't seem to be good enough after Newcastle were refused a penalty in their 4-0 defeat by Manchester City, and the team continued at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in the final Premier League game before Christmas. I have no idea what his problem is with me, said Reds boss Jurgen Klopp about referee Paul Tierney, who he approached with some angry words at full time. That is 2 wrong decisions from him and 1 right, all 3 against us. The angry German added he had wondered if there was anybody in the video assistant referee office before Andy Robertson was sent off. Liverpool were certain they should have had a penalty for an Emerson Royal foul on Diego Jota. 13 minutes, Hurricane scores Spurs over. It was a bit more emotional in the game, but the referee gives me a yellow card, but it is not allowed in a situation like this. He comes over and gives me a yellow card, but I'd have preferred the right decision on the pitch. And Kane not being sent off, that is a clear, absolutely 100% red card. I just need to ask 2 people, Mr. Tierney and whoever was the VAR, how he should not have been on the pitch in the second half, and then tell me how the game goes. Andy Robertson, he has been posted on Twitter, I was brought up to take responsibility when you've done something wrong, and I have to admit my challenge was poor and misjudged. My mistake giving them the chance to make the decision. Gutted. Alright, let's see what's going on. Alright, Trey, how you getting on, man? Sorry about that. I was just reading into the whole Spurs. I was just reading into the Tottenham match yesterday against Liverpool and what Jurgen Klopp had to say about the whole Harry Kane tackle, the situation, the Andy Robertson sending off. Interesting. Yeah, it's been a long time, man. I'm here in London. I'm alive and kicking. Moving out to West London tomorrow, unfortunately, up to Chelsea country. But I'll be flying the flag for the Arsenal out there. Believe you me. But yeah, it's been a long time, man. For any of you guys that don't know, check out this man's channel, drawn by Dre. Smash a like in his videos. Subscribe to his channel and click on the notifications bell that you get notified every time he uploads content. He's been a bit quiet of late, but I know he's a busy man. But he's going to be bouncing back onto our screens very soon, guys, with his YouTube channel. He does a possession-based podcast, which I tested on numerous times. He had guests on my channel. So yeah, I'll see you back, Dre. I hope you're keeping well, yeah. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're keeping healthy in these difficult times. There seems no end to the whole coronavirus crisis here in London at the moment. It's gone beyond the joke now at this point. It's a serious situation here in London with COVID, but we'll have to see the way it works out. How was the match that you and Stapes went to? How did you find the atmosphere? The atmosphere was electric. Yeah, we had a good time. We got absolutely soaked, and we were sitting at the very front. The rain was driving in on top of us. But it's all right. It was all right. We went to the supporters club before the game. We met up about 2 hours before the match, or 2.5 hours before the match. I think I got there at like 12:30 p.m. Kickoff, of course, was 3 p.m. So just up the road from the stadium there, the supporters club. I was there outside with him and his son. Myself and Stapes were having a couple of beers. His little kid Alfie was with us. Yeah, it was going grand. We had a good time. Had a couple of beers, had an old chat, got to know each other a bit. Stapes is a very, very nice guy. What you see is what you get with him. He's decent. He's a good guy. So yeah, what you see is what you get with Stapes. So you're chatting away about everything, about life, football, work, everything, mainly football. I was outside then, and Stapes had gone into the Jacks, I think. So I was outside with his kid Alfie, and Liam Brady of all people passed with his wife. I tipped my hat to him. You know what I mean? I took off my hat when I saw him walking past. What a legend of a player he was for the club. Incredible player. But yeah, it was a good game. Arsenal started the game very, very badly. I don't know, can you actually remember? But like when you're there live, you see it all. They were rattling in the first 15 minutes, and they were hanging on. The defense was almost unhinged 4 or 5 times. This guy Armstrong, that plays up front for the Saints, he was everywhere. An incredible player. But we held tough. We steadied the ship, and gradually the team got into it. But definitely in the first 10 or 15 minutes, we were looking shaky in position. We were caught out of position a lot of times, and they were getting right into the edge of the penalty box. Ramsdale had to be alert a couple of times to keep the danger at bay. But like I said, we rode that little storm at the start, and we grew into the game. And after that point, we just took over completely. The team played well. There was a lot of goals. There was good performances. Great to see Theo Walcott get such a great reception when he was warming up. But the atmosphere was good, I found. It was a freezing cold day. It was wet, but there was a good atmosphere. That didn't drown people's enjoyment of the game. Had a great time. It was great to be able to see a match. I was very, very excited. That day I actually travelled all the way up from Milton Keynes for the game. So it was a bit of a journey up. It took a while. There was a lot of Arsenal fans on the train from Milton Keynes to Euston Station in London. Loads of Arsenal fans coming up from Milton Keynes, coming up from MK. But yeah, got up to London then, saw the game, and my wife and her friend were up in the city doing what women do in London. I don't know what they were doing, fixing their hair or something. And after that, I met up with them, and we took the trip back to MK together, back to Milton Keynes. But yeah, great game, great fun. I was a little bit sick afterwards. I still am a bit because, like I said, we got hammered out in the rain. But it was worth it every minute to see them play. And I was impressed with the way the team played. I think if we had a better coach than Mikel Arteta, maybe a shot at the title is possible. Maybe we could have a crack off it. I don't know what you think, Trey, about the whole Mikel Arteta situation with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. It's a bit of a crazy one. I honestly don't know what's going to happen there. I'm happy he's not playing because he has been playing well for a while. Nothing against the guy personally, but he hasn't been playing well for a while. It's as simple as that. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, will he be sold? That's what you have to ask yourselves. He hasn't been playing well for a long time. I'm kind of happy that he's not featuring right now. The team is doing very, very well without him. It is what it is, you know. The team is doing very good without him, so I'll have to see. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, but the thing is, I think Arteta's overdoing it with Oba. He wants to make his mark, but I think Oba will leave. Yeah, Warren thinks the same, yeah. Warren thinks that Arteta is overdoing it with Oba as well. He's making a big deal about it. That he wants to make his mark. I think Oba will leave. Yeah, I think Oba is going to leave too, but Oba's form has been very, very bad. So I, for one, am happy he's not playing. Martinelli has come in, and the team has transformed. I mean, we're looking good. They're looking dangerous in the forwards. There's a real speed to the attack of the team, and for once, because Aubameyang is not playing right now, because he has been in the worst form, we're actually getting chances, and the chances are being taken. You know what I mean? They're seizing on the chances. There's like a renewed vigor and an energy in the team since Martinelli came in. It's brilliant then playing Emil Smith-Rowe to come on as a sub. He comes on then and he's electrifying. I mean, the team is doing good. If we had a proper coach, I think we could really go places. It's a pity we don't have a better manager than we do because we have a lot of good young players out there, and you know the players I'm talking about. It is what it is right now, but let's see what happens. I'd love to see another manager come in. replace Mikel Arteta, and get the absolute best out of the players that he has at his disposal, because we have a lot of quality players there. Aaron Ramsdale, what a goalkeeper. I mean to say, Ben White, he's hit or miss. Gabriel has been very good this season. Ben White, okay. Tomiyasu, not bad. Tomiyasu, not bad. Big up my man Tomiyasu. Tommy put in a shift. Tierney put in a shift. Ben White's just got to watch those tackles. We gave away that penalty. Okay, it didn't mean anything at the end of the day because we won 4-1 anyway. We were cruising. But just got to be careful when he comes into those tackles in the box. I mean, there's no way that wasn't going to be a penalty. He had a penalty written all over it. You know what I mean? He dove in his chin. Joanne Smith is back again. Welcome back, Joanne. You're still alive. I'm glad to see. I think you went off for a cup of tea and you were putting your feet up. As you can see, the old school gossip. Old school Gunner is still here. Some people have been calling me old school gossip, like my wife. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. But that's the thing about opinions. Everybody's got one. You know what I mean? And I'm going to quote something now, guys, and I want you to tell me who said this quote. But then I'm going to give you the answer. Everyone's got an idea until they get punched in the mouth. A famous boxer said that quote, guys. What do you think that was? Everyone has got an idea, like how to deal with him, for example, until they get punched in the mouth. Everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Who was it said that? I'll leave it with you guys. Let that salivate for a moment. A famous boxer, a real hothead. I know, it's not the Gypsy King. Alright, Joanne Smith, we're shit hot at the mo. Amazing. Keep those in because of jab. It's making me very sleepy. Please tell me you're not driving. You're driving a school bus, is it? Sorry, that's not funny. Please tell me you don't drive a school bus. But, oh, have some doors. That's not even funny, I apologize. But yeah, who made the comment, guys? Everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Like about a way to beat him. The one, the only. Mr. Self-Control himself. Iron Mike Tyson. So yeah, Arteta did want to think about that, You're in bed. Let's keep it clean there, Joanne. Keep it clean. You don't want to be getting the young guys on the channel excited now. Alright. Let me just take that comment off before I get banned off YouTube for life. Joanne's in bed anyway, guys, but we're going to keep it clean. Taib was saying, hey mate, hey, how you getting on, man? How you doing? I hope you're keeping well. I have the day off work today. I worked the whole weekend, Saturday, Sunday, selling clothes. So I have the day off today. The wife is out doing her thing. She's working, so I'm going to pick her up later after work. But I have a little bit of time now to be on my channel a bit, doing my thing. How you getting on, Taib, man? I hope you're keeping well. I hope it's not too cold for you, man. Yeah, Arteta out, I hear you. It would open your eyes. I'm glad that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang isn't playing for the team right now. Regardless of the situation, he hasn't been in the best of form. I'm glad Martinelli is featuring for the team. We look transformed as a team. The team are playing very well. We're taking a lot of chances. We're creating a lot of chances. But it would make you think then if we actually had a proper coach and not Mikel Arteta, where that coach could actually bring this team. Because we have a lot of quality young players in the team. And we're after building a really good defensive partnership. And our goalkeeper is top-notch. A couple of additions to the squad, strengthen a couple of areas, of course, the midfield and the forwards. I think we could go places with a new coach. This team could really do something. All the talk about Chelsea and Spurs, this and that, we could get back to being at least the best club in London again. You know what I mean? I think we could have a crack off the title. If we made a couple of signings and we changed our manager, I think we could have a crack off the league. We have a lot of good players in the team. That's my opinion. Taib, if Arteta gets top 4, then we should bring in a top coach to win the title next season. Yeah, but if Arteta gets top 4, he's not going to be going anywhere. You know what I mean? Because he's going to think we can do something. It has to be failure beyond belief for him to be kicked out of the club. I can see him honestly being at the club in another 10 years. Arteta still being there. That's what you're up against, with these kind of people. If he gets success and get us into the top 4, he's going to be the man for the job for Arsenal, and they're going to leave him there until he can win the league. It's not going to be as easy as that. No doubt about it. So we have to see how that works out. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. I don't know. Did you see the Harry Kane tackle against Liverpool? Did you watch that one, Taib? Harry Kane's tackle in the Spurs Liverpool game. Jurgen Klopp was absolutely furious, and he believes that Kane should have went. He should have walked. Let me know what you think about it if you saw the tackle. Do you think it was a red card? Of course, Liverpool, they got Robertson. He got shown a straight red. He was gone. And Klopp thinks it's unfair that Harry Kane wasn't shown a red for his tackle. I mean, I think he has a point. It was a dangerous tackle. It was straight in on the ankle. I mean, and it was strong. I mean, you've got to remember these guys that play football, they're very, very strong. They're much stronger than you and me, Taib, man. They're much stronger than us physically. When they go into a tackle, they go strong. I mean, strong. Break our leg, without a doubt, if they did that to us. It was a bad tackle. He went in, it was high, he was up on the ankle. He could have broken the guy's ankle in a million pieces. And Kane is a big, strong guy. Like I said, when they go into a tackle, they go in hard. I mean, there's no, unless you're on the receiving end of it, don't anyone tell me that was a light tackle. You know what I mean? Like the footballers, they have a lot of muscle built up in that area. They're physically strong. But Kane went in with a lot of power. So we'll have to see. Have to see what goes on. You see, I have a message here from the Warrenator. Just bear with me there, guys. Warrenlicious. Okay. Let me just check what's going on. Second time, I'm just. Okay. Warren just texted me, sorry about that. Yeah, guys, that's basically what it is. Just got an update on my smartwatch, and then Warren was texting me. Yeah, it was a bad tackle, Type, man. It was a bad tackle. But what do you think about the EFL game tomorrow? You think we're going to win that one? And what about our next Premier League game? I mean, I think we have. I think there's a lot going on. I think we can win a lot of games. The team has been going very well recently. Next up in the league, we have Norwich on Sunday. We're away to Norwich. Of course, we have the EFL game tomorrow. Arteta wants fairness after Premier League's COVID meeting. Arteta wants fairness, is it? Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta says he wants everyone to play under the same rules after Monday's Premier League meeting to discuss the COVID pandemic. 6 of this weekend's 10 Premier League games have been postponed, with Arsenal's 4-1 win at Leeds the only game to take place on Saturday. The 20 top-flight clubs will meet on Monday to discuss options. They have to come forward and explain what we are to expect from them, said Arteta. If everyone is healthy and authority thinks we have to carry on, we will. We follow the guidance. If they say play as you can, we will play as we can. We want to all play under the same rules and all under the same way. Fans turning up at Villa Park on Saturday to discover the game had been called off. What a nightmare. Aye, man. COVID is back, guys, and it's wreaking havoc again on sport and on people's health. Former Liverpool midfielder Danny Murphy said on BBC Radio 5 Live, it's a disastrous situation for some of the supporters. I feel for them. There's got to be some logic around the Premier League in trusting the clubs to make the phone call early and say this game's got no chance. There has to be some clarity from the Premier League. It just sounds ridiculous for a £1 billion organisation such as the Premier League to not be giving transparent messages on what the criteria is, what are the rules, as well as the official Premier League clubs meeting. Managers and captains are also due to hold their own meetings. More than half of this weekend's English Football League games were called off too. Nah. It's no joke, guys. It's no joke. The whole COVID thing is just ruining everything. Dave, we won't win the Carabao Cup. Yeah, we probably won't. I don't think they want to win it anyway. Honestly, don't think they have any interest in winning that. But it is what it is, Taib. It is what it is. If we got top 4 in the Premier League, that would be amazing. But I think it's going to be very hard for us to hold that position. Yeah, we're there now. We're up there, but it's going to be a tricky one for us. I think it's going to be very hard for us to hold that position as it is. We'll have to see how it goes. It's going to be a tough start to the new year. We have Manchester City, I think, on January the 1st. But luckily, we've played a lot of these bigger teams away. Now we have them to come to the Emirates. So maybe we can do something against them. It would be great to see us get a big win over one of the teams like that. Really boost the team. We've been on a very good run recently. Those 3 wins in a row have really galvanized the team spirit. We've been winning games, and it's good to get that winning mentality. When you have a player like Aaron Ramsdale in goal, you always have a chance to win a game. It's as simple as that. We'll have to see how it works out. But yeah, I've been happy enough with the team recently. But obviously, it goes without saying, I'm still making Arteta out. If we had a better coach, I think we could really, really go places. And maybe have a crack off the title. Like I said, if we got this couple of signings we need in different areas, we could really go places. I mean, why should we wait another 20 years to have a crack off the title? Under Arteta, we're never going to have a crack off the title. Prove me wrong, Arteta, but I know you won't. Wait now, guys, and see what happens this season. See what happens in the new year. You'll see that we'll slide down again a bit. The players deserve better than that. They deserve better than Arteta as coach. That has to be said. You know what I mean? Like, he's using Arsenal as a learning curve. He's using our great club to kind of teach himself how to manage. So why should we suffer in that situation? Why should we be the ones that suffer then? We need results now. I mean, when's the last time we won the league? 2004. It's been 17 years already. We're going to wait another 17, 34 years without a league title. You can't put up with that. No one would put up with that. I mean, you think of all the great Arsenal fans that have gone down through the years. What about Claude? You know what I mean? How would he see things now if he was still alive? God rest his soul. You know what I mean? I don't know. People get on the bandwagon, they can say what they want, but we need to start getting a bit of success on the field. You know, if we can win one of the big games in the new year against Liverpool, United, or City, or win all 3, I mean, it will give the team a real shot in the arm. Chelsea, of course, they're the 3 big games: Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Obviously not United. Be nice to win that one, but against the big 3, you know, it would be interesting to see that. It would be great to see it for the club, you know. We just have to see the way it works out. But yeah, Arteta wants fairness after Premier League's COVID meeting. Yeah, don't we all, Arteta? But I mean, what you gonna do? He thinks that delaying the end of the season would cause huge logistical problems. There isn't a great deal of wiggle room. What the? Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp says he does not see the 100% benefit of stopping the league because they would have to find space to play several games at a later date. There's a lot to try and get through from a logistical point of view, a welfare point of view, regarding players and staff who work at various clubs in consideration for the supporters. The meeting on Monday will not purely be about a potential break in matches being called off. Rearranging the games that have already been postponed is also on the agenda. Tough times coming up, guys. I really hope that they don't postpone the league again. That would be a disaster. That would be a real disaster for all football fans if they actually postpone the league again or put it on a hiatus. They put it on hold. The meeting should have taken place already, but there's no news coming out about it. It was meant to be taking place today at 1 p.m. 6 out of 10 Premier League games on last weekend, guys, were postponed as a result of coronavirus cases. Chelsea's request for their game with Wolves to be called off was denied, and Thomas Tuchel had said that the health of his players was put at risk. And they're playing crap anyway, and it didn't go for them. You know what I mean? He's looking for an excuse, if you ask me. But yeah, that would be a disaster if they stopped it. Yeah, tell me about it, Joanne. I mean, I'm reading it here now. Yeah, I've got the phone up in front of me. I mean, I'm reading it here. 6 out of 10 of the Premier League games on Saturday and Sunday were postponed. I mean, it's not going good. Thank you anyway for tuning in again, Joanne. I appreciate it. And thank you, Taib, for taking time out to tune into my live stream. I appreciate it, man. Big up yourself. Tuchel saying that the health of his players was put at risk. What's he talking about? Premier League CEO Richard Masters arrived at the league's headquarters in London on Monday ahead of the meeting. A special Premier League shareholders meeting will take place at 1 p.m. on Monday to discuss the impact that rising numbers of coronavirus cases are having on the division. 6 out of 10 Premier League games at the weekend were postponed, and clubs need to decide whether to suspend the next round of games on Boxing Day as a COVID circuit breaker. Thomas Tuchel was very unhappy that the Premier League did not postpone Chelsea's match at Wolves due to the COVID outbreak in the team, but he was pleased with the side's performance. Chelsea been on a real stinker. Is he looking for any excuse because of their bad form? The buck stops with him. Chelsea are not going well. Most Premier League clubs are due to play 3 times between Boxing Day and January 2nd, and there are fears of from the 26th to the 2nd of January. Boxing Day is December 26th, guys. There are fears more games than people spawn because of rising COVID cases. There would also be an increased workload on players who are available to play games that go ahead, and there is also a fear among clubs that they will soon have to go back to playing games without fans. Premier League managers and captains are also due to hold separate meetings. Yeah, it is what it is, The timing of decisions to call off some games has caused frustration. Yeah, of course. Arteta as coach, oh my god, who through the ringer with him. At least we get a couple of good results on the way now, but I mean, we're still. It's been tough going for the AFC. You know what I mean? Man is bigging up High Taib. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one for the Gunners. There's no doubt about it. Things are looking a bit shaky all over the place. Alright, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up the live stream in a couple of minutes. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm going to head into central London there, pick up the wife after work. So I want to thank you everybody for tuning in, guys. Thank you to Joanne. I appreciate it, Joanne. And I wish you nothing but the best, Jan. Recover after your COVID booster shot. Take it easy, yeah, and just relax. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon after the booster shot. I know it affects people's bodies in different ways depending on the way you are about it. But I hope you'll be feeling better soon. Thank you very much for tuning in, Joanne. I appreciate it. Thank you to my man, Taib. Thank you to Taib Hussein for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Thank you to Drawn by Dre. If you haven't, guys, check out his channel, Drawn by Dre. Let me put it up there. That's his channel, Drawn by Dre. Like his videos, subscribe to his channel, and don't forget to hit on the notifications bell, guys. You get notified every time he uploads content. Of course, my own channel, guys. Smash the like in this video of me. And if you can, like Joanne, if you have time, play my playlist on a device that you're not using. Yeah, just plug it into charge and let my playlist play for a while. Build up some watch time for me, Joanne. I would really, really appreciate that. It's important for my channel. Thank you. Thank you to Ryan City Go for tuning in. Check out his channel, guys. Ryan City Go. Let me put the name up. Subscribe to the man. Who else tuned in? Yeah, that was basically it. So big thank you to everybody. Yeah, I appreciate it for tuning in. Big thank you to everyone. Joanne's still bigging up Taib. Like this video of me. Subscribe to my channel, Old School Gunner. When you subscribe, click on the notifications bell. You get notified every time I upload some content. And see you later, guys. All the best. Take care of yourselves, yeah. Peace. Come on, you Gunners.